Hi, it is Chris China. It is your This Week in Real Estate. And the big news was the Fed making a 50 basis point rate cut, which is a 0.5%. So we've gone down from 5.5% down to 5 on the Fed overnight lending rate. That has good news. The mortgage market was predicting the 50 basis point cut. Actually, they're predicting somewhere between 25 and 50, but 50 was good news for the mortgage market. But the better news was that we were only expecting a 75 basis point cut this fall, whether it was going to be 25 now, 25 November, 25 December, or now it looks like it's going to be 50 now, 25 November, and 25 December, because Fed Chair Jerome Powell said that he probably should have lowered rates beginning in July. So that's why he kind of did two cuts of the 25 and 25, July and September, kind of a little bit of catch up, even though he's not saying that he's catching up. But that's what it looks like. So interest rates dropped again this week. So we're looking at rates now in the low sixes on an average for a 30-year fixed mortgage from Freddie Mac. The better news that was released is that they believe that we will be able to lower rates to have our quote unquote soft landing of the economic growth that we've had and not go into recession. But he's looking in 2025. He's already stated that we could see, and again, this is could, maybe, should, kind of thing, but could see another 1 point, full 100 basis points reduced in 2025. If the market right now in mortgages is just over 6 with a 5% Fed rate, we're going down to 4.5 potentially this fall, down another point to 3.5 next by the end of next year. So if we look at that ratio of gap, about 1.5 point and a quarter above what the Fed rate is, we could see rates below 5 by the end of next year. Not guaranteeing anything, but that is a huge shift in the marketplace for mortgages and for the buyer incentives and sellers incentives to sell the houses that they have the very low mortgages on. So we could see a lot more inventory coming on, and things become more affordable for buyers as well as rates drop. If you look at this same time last year, the average rate was almost 7.75. And so we are almost over a full 1.5 less expensive. And when we look at an average mortgage of about $500,000 in our area, that is a savings of almost $500 a month on that mortgage. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call. But the Fed rate change this week was very good news. And there was hints and clues dropped that we could be seeing more good news in the future. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful weekend.